So in this video, we are going to learn how to generate AI images from Airtable and save in Dropbox. So from Airtable, we are going to set up an AI image generation automation using which just by adding the image prompt in our Airtable database as a new record, as a new row, we are going to send that same prompt automatically to OpenAI's image generation platform Dall-E. And using Dall-E, we are going to generate the AI image. Now the generated image will be stored or uploaded or saved in our Dropbox account into a specific folder so that we can access that image later on as well. And also we are going to upload the same image, add the same image as an attachment into the same row or the same record of Airtable where we have added the prompt. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Airtable database. Now here I have created a table named as AI image generation. And in this table, I'm entering the image prompt which I want to generate using AI. And also I'm entering the name of the file that after generating the image, I want to save the same image into a specific folder in my Dropbox account. So what will be the file name? I'm going to enter it over here. Now, I want to automate a process in such a way that whenever I'm going to enter the image prompt and file name in this Airtable database, I want to generate the image for the same prompt using OpenAI's image generation platform Dall-E. And after generating the AI image, I want to save the same image in my Dropbox and also upload the image as an attachment in my Airtable database in the same record in the same row as well. Now to do this, we have to connect all three applications. We have to connect Airtable with OpenAI's Dall-E and Dropbox as well. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you will reach to Pabbly Connect's landing page. And here you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you are new to Pabbly, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. And here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. After clicking on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And here we have to create an automation workflow. So just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as Airtable to Dall-E to Dropbox. So you can basically give any other name of your choice. Right now, I'm giving this particular name. Then it is asking us to select the folder from our Pabbly Connect account in which we are going to create this automation and click on create. And as we click on create, here you can see the automation workflow will open in front of us. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect our Airtable database with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new record is added in Airtable, whenever a new row of image prompt and file name will be added in our Airtable database, automatically the data of that same record will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the same prompt from Airtable to Dall-E, and using Dall-E, we are going to generate the image. After generating the image, we are going to upload that same image into a specific folder in our Dropbox account and add the link of that Dropbox image back in our Airtable database. Basically, we are going to add the same image as attachment over here. So let's see how it is done. Here in trigger window in choose app, search for Airtable. Just select it. After selecting Airtable in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as new record. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Airtable account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Airtable button. Now because we have already logged into our Airtable account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account. We will just scroll down, click on this add a base option and from this drop down, select this option of all workspace, all current and future bases in all current and future workspaces and click on grant access button. Now as we click on grant access, we will see our Pabbly Connect account will get connected with Airtable. So the connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect is successfully done. And after making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the base name, that the new record or image from which Airtable base we want to receive inside Pabbly Connect. So name of my Airtable base in which I have this table is named as AI Content Generator. So here in this dropdown in Pabbly Connect, you can see a list of all the bases I have in my Airtable account. Out of all of this, AI Content Generator, this is the base in which I have the table. So I'm going to select this particular base over here. After selecting the base, in the next step, it is going to ask us for the table, that the new record from which particular table in this Airtable database we want to receive inside Pabbly Connect. So right now in this Airtable database, I have only one table named as AI Image Generation. So from the drop down, I'm going to select the same option. Like we have only one table, and in the drop down, we have only one option over here. After selecting the table, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see the data of the most recent row will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So right now in this database, we have the data of only one row, one image prompt over here. And the same data is received inside Pabbly Connect. We have the record ID, we have the exact same image prompt which we had in our Airtable database over here. Also here you can see we have the same file name and the same created time as well. Also, while setting up this trigger, there is an important note which says to capture the trigger response for the action new record, you will first need to create a field in your table schema with the field name created and set the field type as created time. So after creating the table of your choice, after creating all the columns and adding all the data of your choice, what you have to do, at last, you have to create a field named as created. And the field type for this table will be created time. So this type of field should be created with the name created, and only in that case, using this trigger, Airtable will be sending the data to Pabbly Connect, and Pabbly Connect will be able to capture the new record from our Airtable database. So this is very important step to follow. If you want to learn more, just click on this Learn More button and you will explore this option in detail. But right now, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received new record from our Airtable database inside Pabbly Connect trigger step. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send this same prompt to Dall-E and generate the image for it. So for that, we will just scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose App, search for OpenAI. Now in this video, I'm just taking an example of OpenAI's Dall-E to generate the images. But instead of this, using the same automation, you can use Leonardo AI or any other AI platform of your choice to generate the AI images. Now after selecting OpenAI, from this dropdown in Action Event, we are going to select the action event as Generate Image Dall-E. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account. Now you must be thinking how you will get this API key. So to get it, just go to your OpenAI account and from the left sidebar, just go to this API key section. Here, after coming to this section, click on this Create New Secret Key button and give this key a name. Let's say I'll name it as Airtable. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the permission as all and select the default project over here and click on Create Secret Key. Now as we click on Create Secret Key, the API key is generated. Copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting the API key, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, you will notice that our OpenAI account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the model. So in the dropdown, we have two options, Dall-E 2 and Dall-E 3. So using which model we want to generate the image, we have to select it. So let's say I want to generate the image using Dall-E 3. So I'm selecting Dall-E 3 over here. Then it is asking us for the prompt, that what is the prompt we want to give to Dall-E 3 to generate the image. So we have entered the prompt, image prompt in our Airtable database over here, and responses of a new record from Airtable are received inside Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So here from this trigger step responses, we have to basically add this response of image prompt to this OpenAI action step. And to do this, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of prompt, and here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses of a new record which we have received from Airtable can be seen over here. Out of all of these responses, select the response of image prompt, and it will be mapped over here. Now, whatever image prompt we are going to enter in our Airtable database while creating a new record, the same image prompt will be received inside Pabbly Connect in the triggers tab. And using this automation, we are going to send the exact same image prompt to Dall-E to generate the image. After mapping the image prompt, it is asking us number of images to be generated. So if you're using Dall-E 2 as the model, then you can generate between 1 to 10 images. But using Dall-E 3, only one image can be generated at a time. So I'm going to enter 1 over here. Then it is asking us for the size of the image, that what should be the size of the image which we are generating. So from the drop down, I'm going to select this particular size of the image which I want to generate. Then in quality, we have two options, standard and HD. And I want to generate the image in HD quality. So I'm going to select HD over here. Then it is asking us for the style. And in style as well, we basically have two options. Either the style can be vivid or natural over here. So I don't want to specify the style of the image which OpenAI or Dall-E is generating. So I'm not entering it. If you want a specific style of image, you can enter it over here. And after that, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, within few seconds, we are going to receive some response over here. And in that response, we will see that the image for the same prompt which we have given over here, that image will be generated. And in the response, we will get the link of the image generated by Dall-E for the same image prompt which we have entered over here. So what we have to do, we just have to wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here you can see within seconds, the response is received. And in this response, we have the timestamp that at what date and time this image was generated. Then we have the revised prompt. So OpenAI or Dall-E has revised the prompt which we have entered, and this is the prompt for which it has generated the image. Also here you can see in URL, we have the URL, the link of the image which is generated by Dall-E. We will just copy this link from here, open it in a new tab. And here in a new tab, you can see we have the image for the same prompt which we have entered in Airtable. So the prompt which we have entered in Airtable was design a futuristic cityscape at night, illuminated by neon lights and featuring sleek modern architecture with flying vehicles in the sky. So this was the prompt which we have entered in our Airtable record, and here you can see the image which is generated by Dall-E is for the same prompt. So we have the nightscape of a city, a futuristic city with some neon lights, and we have the vehicles flying in the sky as well. This means the step 2 of setting up the automation and generating image using Dall-E is also completed. Now let's move to step 3, where we are going to save this image or upload this image into a specific folder in our Dropbox account so that we can access this image later on as well. For that, just click on this Add Action Step button over here, and then here in Choose App, search for Dropbox. Just select it. After selecting Dropbox, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Upload File. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with Dropbox button. Then after that, because we have already logged into a Dropbox account, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and make the connection over here. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the file URL. That what is the URL, what is the link of the file which we want to upload in Dropbox. So using OpenAI's Dall-E, in this action step in response, we have received the URL, the link of the file, the link of the image which is generated by Dall-E. So we are going to map this same response of image URL to this Dropbox action step. And the process of mapping stays the same. Click on this field. From the drop down, you can see a list of the responses from previous 2 steps. So here from OpenAI or generate image responses, select the response of URL and it will be mapped. Then after that, it is asking us for the file name. So we have entered the file name which we want to upload in Dropbox in our Airtable database. So we will just click on this field, and from the drop down from Airtable responses, select the response of file name with proper file extension and map it. So Dropbox requires the file name with proper file extension. So we are going to enter the name with the extension in Airtable only. Then after mapping the file name, it is asking us for the folder path, that in which particular folder in Dropbox we want to upload this file. So in my Dropbox account, I have created this folder named as AI images. So I want to upload the file, upload the images in this particular folder. So I'm going to enter the path of the same folder over here. And while entering the path, as it is mentioned in the help text, we have to start the path with a slash. So I'm going to write /AI images, this particular folder. Now, if you want to upload these images into a specific subfolder in your Dropbox account, then you just have to enter the path of that particular subfolder over here. And after entering the file URL, file name, and then also the folder path, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see within few seconds, we have received the response. And in this response, you can see we have successfully uploaded the same image generated by Dall-E on our Dropbox account and into the same folder. This is the file name, and if you'll scroll down further, at last here you can see the link of the uploaded file as well. If we open this link from Dropbox in a new tab, you can see the same images which we have uploaded over here, the same image will be downloaded in our system. So this means the automation workflow, the step 3 of this automation is also completed, where we have automatically uploaded the AI generated image in our Dropbox folder. And if you go to Dropbox, here you can see on the same folder, if we open it, we have the exact same image over here. This means the step 3 is completed, and now after this, we will just move to the last step. And in the last step, we want to upload this exact same image in our Airtable database as well in this attachment. So we want to update this record, and in this column of generated image, we want to upload that same image as attachment. For that, we will just click here in the Add New Action Step button, and then here in Choose App, we will search for Airtable. Just select it. After selecting Airtable, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Update Record. Then just click on Connect. And because we have connected our Airtable account with Pabbly Connect in the previous step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on Save. Now, as we click on Save, here you can see our Airtable account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. And after making this connection, it is asking us for the base name, that in which particular base and in which particular table we want to update the record. So we are going to use the same base as AI content generator and same table as AI image generation. So I'll just search for the same base over here, AI content generator, and then after selecting the base, we are going to select the same table as well. So we have only one table over here. That's why in this drop down of table name, we will get only one option. Then it is asking us for the record ID, that you might have created multiple rows of data, multiple records in this table. So which particular record we want to update. So here in the trigger step of Airtable, we have received the response of the record ID as well. So we are going to map this response of same record ID to this update record action step of Airtable. Just turn the mapping button on in front of record ID and just clear this default response. And then from the drop-down from Airtable's new record trigger step, select the response of ID and map it. After mapping the record ID, all the columns of data which we have created in this table, you can see all of these columns inside our Pabbly Connect workflow as field. We have the image prompt, file name, and generated image. Now here in the column of generated image, we want to upload the image over here. So we will just click on this field, and from the drop down, what you can do, either from the OpenAI responses or from the Dropbox responses, which the link of the image which we are getting, you just have to map that link over here. So from the OpenAI responses, I'm mapping this particular link over here. And after mapping the link of the AI generated image in this update record action step in the generated image field, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response, and this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the image is now added into the same record in which we have entered the image prompt as an attachment. So let's check it. We will just go to our Airtable database, and yes, here in the same record where we have added the image prompt, in generated image in this particular column, the field type of this particular column was attachment over here. And the same image whose link we have added is now uploaded as attachment over here. So here you can see we have the exact same image generated by AI for the same prompt which we have given to Airtable. So we have successfully created this complete automation using which just by adding the image prompt in our Airtable database, we can basically create the AI images and save it in our Dropbox account and also in Airtable. Now, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow in real time. For that, I'll just add another record in my Airtable database over here, and then I'm going to add this particular image prompt. Generate an enchanting forest scene with tall ancient trees, soft beams of sunlight filtering through the leaves, and a mystical glowing pathway. So this is the image prompt over here, and the image name or the file name which I'm giving over here is, for example, forest.png. This will be the file name by which the file will be saved in Dropbox. Now, as we add this new record, we will see automatically within 10 minutes, the image will be generated, uploaded in our Dropbox account, and also added as an attachment in our Airtable database. And it basically takes 10 minutes of time to generate the image and update it because the connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new updates, some new records in our Airtable database every 10 minutes. So what we have to do, we will just wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes. Now we'll just go to our Dropbox folder and refresh our folder once. And yes, here you can see with the same name of the file which we have entered in our Airtable database, the image is uploaded. And this is the image which is generated by AI like Dall-E for the same prompt which we have given in Airtable. And also we will see the same image will be added as an attachment in our Airtable database in the same record. So here you can see we have that exact same image open over here, added over here in the same Airtable record in which we have added the image prompt. And this is the image generated by AI for the prompt which we have given. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.